Judy Aron?
Let's see, good afternoon. My name is Judy Aron, and I'm from West Hartford, and I'm here today to tell you I'm very much opposed to this bill, HB6656. I would like you to vote no and kill it. This bill would make it very difficult, if not impossible, for lower-income citizens, single parents, and others on fixed incomes to afford owning firearms, and would place a high financial burden on everyone, as I believe this type of insurance would be very expensive. Aside from the fact that it's like, how many more hoops should we jump through in order to own firearms in this state? This is not the same as car insurance, because driving a car is not a constitutional right. Shall we also start mandating liability insurance for those who own other weapons like knives and bows and arrows? This type of insurance is obviously being proposed to place a financial roadblock in the way of gun ownership. And more importantly, this would not have stopped Adam Lanza from killing anyone. I also see this as a de facto registration of firearms. Aside from the obvious expense of insurance, what if no insurance carrier would give insurance to a particular individual? The person's right to keep and bear arms in Connecticut would certainly be violated. You know, I don't believe that this type of liability insurance even currently exists, although what I find very non-coincidental is that Governor Malloy is striking a deal with an insurance company to come to Connecticut, and it looks to me that he may be promising these folks a boatload of firearms liability policies. In any case, with all the perks that he's offering them, which is in my written testimony, Navigators is an excess and surplus insurer. What they do is underwrite specialty risks, and because they don't use ISO forms, they can tailor coverage to whatever the need may be. In other words, they can cover what they want, and they can exclude what they want. And these companies usually have a minimum premium which is much higher than the standard market. It seems pretty obvious to me that Governor Malloy knows that gun liability insurance is basically going to be a new law, and it is suspect to me that he has lured Navigators away from New York by providing them with an open field for new customers and a new type of insurance. And I find this repugnant. And to wrap up, I will say we did not kill anybody, us legal gun owners. And we didn't kill anybody in Sandy Hook, and it is obvious an intent to make gun ownership costly and burdensome, which is clearly an infringement of our rights. I am interested to know why we're not addressing the real issue of broken mental health delivery system, and what about the police and toxicology report from this crime? Where are those reports after 3 months? You as legislators should have that information in hand. A preliminary report should be made available, and I am hearing bits and pieces of this case are beginning to leak out. There was a report in the paper this morning about police discussing this case at a conference. So clearly there's information made available, and you as legislators should be screaming at the top of your lungs as to why you don't have access to that information. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your testimony, and I don't believe there's any connection between this bill and Governor Malloy and the excess surplus company coming into the state. I just want to clarify that with you.
It seems pretty coincidence to me, but thank you anyway.
Thank you very much for your testimony. Any questions? Thank you.